So in this video, we're going to talk about Samhuinn and the value of introspection. What is Samhuinn? What does it represent? What are we supposed to be doing in this time? So without further ado, let's get into it. Hi and welcome to Outlaw Door. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Claire Attio. For those that are returning subscribers, thank you, thank you, thank you. And so straight on into Samhuinn. What is Samhuinn? Well, most of you will know it is Halloween. Samhuinn is the Celtic name for the transition in time. In the Celtic calendar, it's the beginning of the new year. So we've gone through Lammas, we've gone through and we've had that harvest, we've celebrated that harvest, we've come to the end of that cycle. And as we move into Samhain and the whole of Samhain that lasts from the 31st of October right the way through to the 1st of February, which is Imbolc. And it's that winter time, it's that pulling everything inwards, and it's that the 31st is that balance between the light and the dark, the living and the dead. We have the veil thins. That's it's a time of connecting and with our ancestors in a much bigger way, honoring the wisdoms that they bring to us, honoring what they share with us, and then becoming introspective with that. And I know I talk a lot about being introspective, and there's a lot of value to be had from introspection. The winter times, it's a quieter, it's that receding. So you're going into yourself. So what you're actually doing when you follow the Celtic calendar is you become embroiled with the rhythms of nature. And when you actually do that, you become consciously aware of the interconnectedness of everything. And that's why it's so magical to use the Celtic calendar to live your life by. And that introspection, there are different aspects in that introspection. And that introspection, is going to be painful sometimes, because it will bring forward shadow work that still needs to be done, or it still needs to be looked at. It will have you observing habits and patterns that are dysfunctional to you, but they were learned in childhood and they haven't been upgraded. The personal development work hasn't yet been done. And it's not about it being a race. It's not about it's allowing yourself the time and the space to sit in the energies, in these beautiful, beautiful, nurturing energies of our ancestors who are there to support us and champion us, and to show us our next steps, show us where because we're very often getting ahead and we think, okay, we want to do this next year. And so then we go off on a tandem rather than listening to our body, listening to our hearts, listening to the divine, listening to our ancestors. They have a much, much higher perspective. And the more consciousness you bring in, the more you become conscious in your body and your connection to everything, the more you listen and you gain a higher perspective. But you have to remember that these guys are on another realm. They have an even higher perspective. So to not listen to where they're wanting you to step next, for me, is lunacy. It's absolute lunacy. They get to see everything. They have your back. They support you 100%. They know where you're at emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually. So they know what the next steps that are best for you, that are the most aligned for you are. And so it's really important to give yourself the time and the space over these coming months to really go inwards and listen. Listen to the whispers of your heart. Listen to the whispers of your ancestors. Listen to the whispers of the symbology with animals that come in. It was like today I had the most beautiful, I don't know if I could actually show you. No, I don't have my telephone here. I took a photograph of it. The most beautiful. No, it's freezing here. We're coming to the end of October, and I at the corner of my eye, I was working on the computer, and I'd seen what I thought was a leaf drop from the ceiling in my lounge. I thought, that's a bit odd. Anyway, when I looked, it was an absolutely beautiful butterfly. And we all know that butterflies are about transformation. It's about leveling up another level, leaving the old behind and stepping into the new again. And so be mindful of the symbology that is coming in, how the natural world is trying to communicate with you, because it's always communicating. It's just we're not always listening. Samhuinn is a magical time to really get clear on what doesn't serve you, where you want to go. It doesn't matter about how you're going to get there, but get really clear on where you want to go. Is it, and then keep questioning. Okay, that's where I want to go. Why do I want to go there? Okay, that's why I want to go there. But why is that important? And so keep spinning the wheel and look at it from every angle to make sure that it's not a mental, materialistic, pre-programmed desire. Make absolutely sure that it's a heart-based service desire. And when you start doing that, what you actually find is by the time you get to Imbolc, yeah, okay, you may have had to go through some challenging times, especially if you get shadow work come onto your spectrum, and you go into that and you go into the hermit mode and you work through that. If you do all that, I promise you, I guarantee that by the time you get to Imbolc, by the time you get to plant those seeds for the coming year, your soil will be fertile. You won't be trying to crust through and make it work. You'll be able to just rake it through and plant those seedlings. What I'm actually going to do now to finish that, and I hope it's helped you. Sorry, my comb, it's my bookmark. I'm going to read you a blessing that I actually wrote from the book that's out now, The Druid's Journey. Now, you're more than welcome to purchase this off of Amazon. I'll leave the link below. Do it in hardcover and softcover. And basically, it goes through all the seasons and it gives you rituals. It talks about the legends. It talks about the energies that we're actually bringing in real day terms, how we can actually use it within the physical realm in today's world, the wisdoms of our ancestors, how the rituals and the legends and the different energies that they were actually bringing in now, and putting a modern day relevance to it. But I'm going to finish off by reading you the Samhuinn Druid blessing. Beneath the silvered veil of twilight's grace, we gather here in this hallowed space. To honor Samhuinn's ancient call, we stand before the autumn's thrall. In whispered winds and fallen leaves, the veil between the world concedes, a bridge that spans from here to yon, to realms where earthly ties are gone. O Samhuinn, with your shadowed cloak, you draw the spirits near bespoke. As night unfolds, your wisdom's gleam, revealing secrets in our dreams. The hearth's warm glow and sacred fire, we kindle now, our hearts aspire to touch the past, embrace the now, and seek the wisdom that you endow. With reverence we invoke your name. In nature's dance, you're still the same. A time to honor those long gone. In Samhuinn's grace we carry on. As darkness deepens, hear our plea. Grant us vision, set our spirits free. In Samhuinn's circle we stand strong. In reverence we sing this song. By earth, by fire, by water, by air, we call upon you, ancient and fair. Samhuinn's blessings we now proclaim. In your honor, we play this sacred game. Guide us through the autumn's night. In your wisdom we find our light. Samhuinn, hear our earnest call as we celebrate the seasons through. As I said, I will leave the link to this book in the description box below. They are available on Amazon global wide. It does give you, there are pages in there that you can actually write introspections, and there are questions to help you with the introspections with each season. You don't need the book. If you buy it, thank you. It helps. It helps me to be able to keep making videos. All of it helps. I have bills like everybody else, but you don't, it's not essential. What is essential is to give yourself the opportunity to thrive, to develop, go inwards, really discover what your next steps are, aligned with the natural earth, aligned with the natural cycles. And as I said earlier, guaranteed next year, if you do that and you follow the cycle round, you will have the most auspicious year. Now, I'm not going to say that you won't have challenges and there won't be problems and the world won't be, because that all happens, but the way you deal with it, the way you feel about it, the energies and the frequencies that you're able to maintain without effort will be very different. You will start to become much more balanced when you get into the flow of the natural cycles. And that's it from me. Until the next time, take care. If you've taken value from the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you've not yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button, share with your friends, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.